Funda, Indie Funda, Indie Funda.
Indie Funda welcomes indie filmmaker Debjit Bagchi, who's an indie filmmaker making films for the last 10 years. Debjit is a strong believer of indie filmmaking practice, and till date, he has written, shot, produced, directed and distributed all his short films.
See, I'm an artist. I always wanted to make films, and when I decided to make my very first short film, there was nobody behind me to give me that backup. So I decided to fight it out all by myself. At that point of time, I wasn't aware of this term called indie films. But yes, from my very first film, I enjoyed that freedom of being an independent artist. So in that way, you can say that, you can summarize rather that from that very first film, I began my independent filmmaker's journey, and that too in way back 2007 with a crappy hi8 camera in my hand. I began my journey. Yes, I have got an absolute creative freedom, because I am making films with my own money, in my own terms and conditions. And when I'm starting a film, I just keep it in mind that I can absolutely do anything and everything with my own film. Even I don't care much about those so-called film festivals rules and regulations and the blogs that you see these days they post on websites, that what an ideal independent film should be like. So I completely neglect those things, and I just keep on experimenting. Unfortunately, I doubt, at least in this part of the country, I really don't think independent film is, till date, it's not an ideal career option. Though in the West, you may find many people, many filmmakers, they are actually surviving as an independent filmmaker, as an independent artist. But here I really don't think that this is not a serious career option. I mean, I don't think that you can make a decent living out of it. I mean, at least this is a very personal experience of mine, and also I have seen some of my friends, I mean, who are making some real good films. Still, I mean, they have to work somewhere else to make a living. I mean, I think it will take time. I mean, I'm not sure that at all we'll be able to make a living out of it or not. I mean, I'm really sorry about it, but I mean, I think this is the truth. This is the truth.
Debjit's films get featured in prestigious film festivals in Pune, Kolkata and Delhi. Two of Debjit's films got showcased in TV channels like NDTV Profit and Kolkata TV. Till date, Debjit has gone on to win 2 awards and good number of official selections and nominations in film festivals in and around India. One of Debjit's ad films got officially featured in Goa Advertising Festival in 2011. Apart from making his own films, Debjit actively contributes in other productions as an executive producer and an associate director.
First of all, I have a problem with this term called revolution. Rather, I would say this is a legacy. Independent film, this concept of independent film, if you do a research, you will get to see it was there 50 years back, 60 years back. It it is now, and I personally believe it is going to stay. I mean, if you go to the West, if you go to America, if you go to the other European and Western countries, there you will get to see, people were making films. Filmmakers like Maya Deren or filmmakers like Stan Brakhage, they were the product of independent cinema. What they practiced in 1940s or 50s or 60s, it was pure independent filmmaking. Most of the avant-garde filmmakers, what they did was they produced their works in a very independent structure. So it was there. And if you are asking me about what's happening here in Kolkata, I would say that yes, independent film was there. When Satyajit Ray started off with his film Pother Panchali, in the beginning it was an independent film. Ray shot a big portion of his film by selling the ornaments of his wife. Today this is an information that each of us know. Even when Ritik Ghatak shot his debut feature-length film Nagorik, it was also an independent production. So I would like to say that yes, it was there and it is there. We are actually a part of that legacy. You are a rebel, with a crew or without a crew, that really doesn't matter. Let's go Indie Funda.
Debjit hopes to win the world with his indie films one day, and he strongly believes indie filmmaking is mightier than newsprint or other point of purchase media. All the best, Debjit. Indie Funda salutes your conviction in indie films.